Hey family, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I'm doing another celebrity reading. This reading is not specifically on Nick Cannon. I'm pretty much combining it. This is pretty much about Nick Cannon and Jackie O. Yeah, that's right. Just the way I had said it, okay? Um, well, this reading right here, um, as you see in the thumbprint, I did not expect this. I had did a reading on Jackie O, and I did one on her children's father, um, John, and better known as what is it? Something Fly. I forgot. I forgot what they call him. Okay, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Both of them had been on Nick Cannon's show, Wildin' Out. Anyway, uh, it was something that had came out when I did the reading on John's um reading, and I was asking John about, and I'm talking about the DC flag guy, okay? I was asking him about, I was asking as far as being led by the spirit, um, what are his thoughts about Nick Cannon, okay? What were his thoughts about Nick Cannon? And it was interesting what had came out. You had to wow, check that video out, family, and you got to what I'm talking about. But I think the word came out. You were right, as though they have had, like, that guy talk. You know how guys, they have that talk too, just like females have that talk. But a lot of times, when guys are familiar with certain females, they will give their bro, heads up about them, shall I say. Now, let me say this real quick. I don't know who started on Wildin' Out first. I don't know if Jackie O was on there first, and then um, John. And I'm talking about the DC Fly guy, okay? I'm talking about him. Or DC Fly was on there first, and then Jackie O appeared. Because, I wasn't watching this show. So, many of you who do know, I appreciate it if you let me know down below. But it really doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is I'm sensing that Nick had known her longer. But if that's not the case, if the DC Fly comedian was on there first, and then Jackie appeared, I'm sensing that Nick um, knew her, if you know what I mean, okay? And now if she was on there first before DC, I feel like there's some history with Nick and Jackie O, okay? Now, whatever you see in here in this reading concerning Nick Cannon and Jackie O, as far as relationships, whether just friends or it could have been more, okay? It is not facts, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I myself, excuse me, I'm just trying to shed a little insight about what I'm picking up intuitively, okay? Um, and I want to say shout out, much love to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for, showing me love and for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Many of you have been, checking on my videos, and you've been letting me know that, you watch other readers as well. And you let me know in the comments that, my readings are, resonating with you as far as you receiving confirmation with, as far as what other readers are saying, okay? So, yeah, that can happen. I always say the truth doesn't change, okay? We all are different. Let me just say that. But collectively, when we come together, it's like a puzzle. It's like bringing a piece to the puzzle together. But we all collectively definitely comes together and bring a bigger picture to the story, if you know what I mean, okay? So that's a wonderful thing. So thank you for letting me know that. But anyway, I have here allegedly, what are Nick Cannon thoughts about Jackie O? I am not here, let me say this, trying to tear the sister down. I didn't know Jackie O, but God knows her. And intuitively, what I've been picking up about her, it seems to me that she was a beautiful sister inside and out. I will say this now, but also, I will say that she was very insecure. That came out in my reading I did on her. She was very insecure, and I just wish that she used good judgment, as far as the decision that she had made. I'm sure that there was signs ahead of time as far as people trying to warn her or give a heads up. But as you see, I mean, there are videos out there to where she made her mind up. She let people know this is what I'm going to do. So y'all can talk all you want. It's going in deaf ears, okay? So, basically at the end of the day, she made the conscious decision to go that route. And we have to respect that. It is what it is. I'm just praying that she rests in power. And even though I talk like this, and we all talk like this, saying rest in peace, I feel like this sister is not at peace at all, okay? Because she was not expecting, as far as what went down, to go down the way it did. And I'm going to say this. I feel like it is a big cover up. We all are feeling this. So definitely stick to your guns. Stick to your intuitiveness, family. When you're feeling like this, it's definitely what it is, okay? As I stated in her reading, the truth will not be televised. It may be on social media, but as far as on the news, like CNN and Fox News, no, the truth will not be televised, okay? So anyway, you definitely get a more insight when it comes to people like myself and whistleblowers, as far as people that are in the know might speak on it, but for the most part, I doubt it. I'm definitely sensing that, money was exchanged hand in hand as far as keeping people quiet. And with that being said, I'm through with that. Now, getting back to this current reading right here. I was setting my attention on Nick Cannon, right? The Eye of the West to Our Soul, and I was looking at his picture, and I was setting my attention, first I used this deck right here, okay? I used this deck. This is the Cosmic, Insight deck. I used this deck first, and I got these two. Bring this down. Then I use this deck right here. This is my Awakened Butterfly, Where Are You in the Present deck. I use this second, Revealing Oracle. And I got these two. When I was setting my attentions on Nick, looking at his eyes, I wanted to know, does Nick Cannon and Jacky Oh, better known as Jacqueline Smith, were they just friends, or were they more, or were they more than just friends? As far as sexually, okay. And the reason I'm asking this question is because certain things came out of my reading. Like I do a lot of private reading, and certain things came out of my reading was alluding to that, and I'm sure that her and DC were pretty much off and on, and Jackie was doing her, but we all know DC was doing him. Please know that. But I was just wondering, has Nick been with her? Because Nick is known for getting his groove on with a lot of women, and I'm wondering was she one of them? Okay. Anyway, this is the answer I get. I got here. Luck is on your side, but as you see, the word is yes. Allegedly, I got yes, and I also got love spells. You've been bewitched. And also when I did my private reading on Jacky O, when it comes to DC, I got this also. Love spells, you've been bewitched. I think about someone that pretty much lose sight of themselves and they caught up in an individual. They can become very possessive over them. It's like you can't see straight. All you see is just that person, okay? Also, dark practice as far as, witchcraft, love spells can play a part also, okay? People do it all the time. Men do it to women. Women can do it to men. But sometimes it can backfire on you to where, you don't want to be bothered with this individual no more, and that person is like being obsessed over you, and then they can start stalking you. It can get that severe also. Please know that, because women are passing away daily due to these kind of practices. Let me just say that. I know if you don't want to hear this, but this is something that has popped up in my spirit. Many women are passing away due to these men coming very possessive over them, but they have been practicing these kind of spell works. So yeah, this can definitely happen. But anyway, love spells, popped up also. So this just lets me know that it was a time, in a particular timeline, she was into him also. Okay. Now, as I stated, while she was on Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon and DC during this time, like DC said, I had saw him do an interview. According to DC, she pursued him. Okay, according to him, he's saying that Jackie O pursued him. I'm gonna say allegedly, okay, but this is what I heard him say, that she pursued him. So this right here, due to being caught up with a person and pursuing, being obsessed over them, pretty much you just have eye for that one individual. It could have been like this also before she was into DC. She could have been having eyes for Nick also. And we all know that, Nick been having eyes for a lot of people. Let me just say that. Who really knows what's going on behind the scenes on Wild 'N Out as far as who else he could have been kicking it with. But anyway, I had got this with DC, and I'm also getting this with Nick Cannon as well. You been bewitched. Then I kept asking the question when I was using this deck right here. And this is what I get. Difficult relationship, not healthy, very toxic, controlling, asserting one's will over the other. What stands out to me, I just think about entanglement. Two people hooking up together. The relationship is very toxic, not healthy. Okay, that's what comes to me. Just being a complicated relationship that's not healthy. Like I said, allegedly, this could have been going on behind the scenes before she even started talking to DC. And then I got this right here. I kept asking the question. This popped up. Background, history, unlawful acts, disobedience, and resistance to opposition. What stands out to me, 'cause I look for clue words, okay? It's the top. Background, history. So the spirit letting me know that Nick Cannon and also Jackie O, allegedly, they have their background together. There's history between those two as well, okay? And who knows, the truth may not be televised. Nick Cannon seems to me like a kind of person, how do they say, kiss but don't tell. Maybe he made these women sign these clause contracts. Who knows? But anyway, so this alone letting me know that, yeah, I'm sure there was some intimacy there, okay? But I still have to say allegedly. Now, who was more into who? I let the spirit do the talking. But, and I think also when I had did a reading on Nick Cannon concerning Jackie O, he's definitely feeling hurt about, what jumped off. Because there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on as far as a lot of people feel like, maybe Nick Cannon has something to do with it, blah, 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 But I do sense that he's feeling quite crushed about her, death as well. I also heard that he did not attend the funeral. So, yeah. And just because a person doesn't attend a funeral, it doesn't mean that they're guilty of anything. A lot of people just don't care for doing, going to funerals. So anyway, I'm going to reshuffle this, and I'm going to reshuffle this, and then I'm going to use another deck real quick, okay? I'm just seeking clarity and confirmation of what we already know, but even though what comes out here is not facts, it is allegedly. But I am led by the Spirit. Please know that. Alrighty. Let me reshuffle. If many of you enjoy this kind of content, give us a good old thumbs up. I appreciate it. Seeking clarity and confirmation. What was the relationship like between Nick Cannon and Jackie O? What was the relationship like between Nick Cannon and Jackie O? What are your thoughts about Jackie O? Was Nick Cannon and Jackie O more than friends? Were they sexually involved? I don't know Nick Cannon, zodiac sign, nor do I know Jackie O. So keep all of that in mind, okay? All right, I have here caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I think about somebody that's coming to some information and they're getting riled up. Okay, they're getting very riled up. But of course, the spirit is saying, stop, think, reflect. Find out more information before you overreact. Okay, and it has here caution. Then next, I have the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I think about grounding. Next, I have fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Also, when I see that fire sign, I think about, you know, emotions flaring up, arguments that can lead to disagreements. At the head, I have communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Over here, I have moving, change of residency, moving in with your partner, change of residency, moving in with your partner, whatever that means. Maybe this can be letting us know that, this may not have anything to do with Jackie O and Nick. Maybe whatever that was going on between Jackie O and Nick could have ended, and this could be, relating to Jackie O, moving in with DC. But anyway, I let maybe the judgment comes to that. I mean, it does have a heart symbol on top. And who knows how Nick rolled behind the scenes in his household, okay? Who knows how he rolled inside his household. Over here in the secret place, I have someone is still figuring themselves out. I can get there if somebody having mixed feelings about someone, or somebody having mixed feelings when it comes to their sexuality, trying to figure that out. And in the center, I have date night. Get ready to be wine and dine. So yeah, these two have definitely allegedly hooked up, okay? Many of you might say, well, it doesn't say sexually. That's true. That's true. But this right here is saying sexually. It just let us know somebody has mixed feelings. They're pretty much confused and they don't know what they want. Let's go around one more time. Was Nick Cannon and Jackie O's friendship more than... I didn't get a chance to get anything out. As popular as Nick Cannon is, I don't see why any woman would want to get with him and thinking that they're going to get an actual commitment out of him. Because he's definitely showing his oaks. He's doing him. I got here commitment. Things are getting seriously. What stands out to me is this could be Jackie O energy. Maybe during the time behind the scenes when she was kicking it with Nick, she may have wanted more, but she wasn't getting that because it has here commitment. Maybe this could have came up in their conversations, wanting commitment, pretty much wanting more. But I have here patience. Just a few more months, good things comes to those who wait. I think about if she was kicking it with him, it's like instead of rushing things, I feel like the spirit was letting her know, be patient, don't rush it. Good things come to those who wait. But obviously she wasn't getting what she was wanting from him either because she moved on to DC. Nick Cannon and Jacky Oh, more than just friends. Seeking clarity with Nick Cannon and Jacky Oh, more than just friends. I have here let go. This is her letting go. Make room for the new beginnings on its way to you now. So whatever that they did have in the past, this is her letting go. And I got this same message when it comes to her in DC. She at the point moving on and letting him go too. I got confession. Someone has to tell you something. Or who knows? Maybe she found out about his secrets. I have here move on. See, she moved on. Look what it says. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. And I don't really think Nick was really into her like that. If anything, they probably could have been just kicking it, okay? But it has here, someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. You see that? At the head, give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. And let me say this real quick. If Nick was really, really into her, I'm just saying hypothetically, because it can go either way. Let's just say this. I didn't see that coming. Because all I know is he's slinging his you-know-what, north, south, east, west, all over the place, having all these babies. So to me, it's like he wasn't really serious with anybody. But low key, these mans, who really knows how they're thinking? I'm not a man. I don't know how they think, how they move. Okay, I'm just intuitiveness, and I can pick up on BS, and those things that they're trying to hide, I can pick up on it. Let me just say that. But I'm definitely picking up on some sneaking going around right here. This is something that was low key, that was going on behind the scenes, and I'm sure she wasn't the only one. Okay, that's why we seen this right here, confession. I'm sure she wasn't the only one, because obviously she moved on from him, and then she started to set her sights on DC. Anyway, next I have honeymoon. This is two individuals hooking up, traveling, going places. Going on trips together, allegedly. Over here in a secret place, I'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. And wouldn't that be something if Nick and allegedly Jacky O was hooking up behind the scenes, off and on, while she was with DC? I'm definitely picking up on DC doing his thing. Please know that. But wouldn't that be something, when DC wasn't really how to give her any time, she would be communicating with somebody else, and that person could have been Nick behind the scenes, due to the fact that they have history, allegedly. And the center, according to Spirit, he's a narcissist. someone is too full of themselves. I'm sure that turned her off also, but it's crazy because she ended up attracting the same kind of man. You know, DC is like a narcissist also. Look how he puts her down. He puts her down big time. Make decisions, work on inner healing. All right, let's move on. I let me be the judge, okay? I can't control what comes out of this deck. Next, I'm going to use this real quick. Seeking clarity about the relationship between Nick Cannon and Jacky Oh. Seek clarity about the relationship between Nick Cannon and Jacky O. I have here self-sabotage, negative thinking, self-doubt, overindulgence in drugs or alcohol, procrastination, disorganization, and initiating conflict. And the Spirit already let us know that whatever kind of relationship that they did have, it was toxic. Okay? It was toxic as well. I think about entanglement. And a lot of times when it comes to entanglement, these couples, you know, you're dealing with a third party or more. I don't want to be in this situation that I'm in anymore. I want out. See that? Whatever it was that they had going on behind the scenes. Okay? Look at that. This could be Nick's energy or it can be Jacky O energy. But somebody gave somebody the boot. I don't want to be in this situation that I'm in anymore. I want out. And I'm getting this as far as looking at Nick Cannon eyes, okay? Thinking things through, give them time. They need to reflect on the situation to make a decision. Chocolate color, dark blue represents vision, psychic abilities, empath, and knowing. What's sent out to me is the word knowing. He's in the know about something. Joker, that would be Nick Cannon. Joker cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies, allegedly. At the head, yes, being truthful. I think about that word confession. Somebody is, you know, removing the blinders. You know, they're coming clean. Okay, they're coming clean with, as far as, you know, confessing. And this reading is about Nick Cannon and his relationship with Jacky O, whether just friendship or more behind the scenes. Chocolate color red represents home, money, and security. This is playing the part. What's sent out to me is money and security. In a secret place, caution, stop, think. On the wrong path due to negative thinking and your actions. A person like this can self-sabotage themselves due to their ignorance, okay? And poor actions. Have that moving out here. In the center, I have in denial, refusing to admit the truth or reality. You get it? This is something that was secret, but they're not speaking up on it. Either in denial or refusing to admit the truth about it. And then when I did a reading on DC and asking the question about his thoughts about Nick Cannon, some kind of message popped up saying something about, I don't know if it was a private reading I did on when I asked the question about DC, how does he feel about Nick Cannon, or it was actually in that video reading I did on DC. But I had asked a question about his thoughts about Nick Cannon, and the message came up saying something about, yeah, you was right, as though he was coming clean about something. No, as though Nick was giving him some kind of heads up about Jackie. And DC was like saying, well, yeah, you know, he was right. Yep. The spirit is on it. The spirit is on it. I'm sorry. The spirit is on it. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm going to throw out one more. Communication. It has here accusations. A charge or claim that someone has done something illegal or wrong. So there was some accusation though going on, you know, with Nick and Jackie. I don't know if she was accusing him of wrongdoing, but she should have known, you know, Nick gonna do him. Right here, moving forward, not look back. Allegedly, this would be these two, as far as breaking things off. Moving forward, not looking back. Right here, holding on. Withholding important information. So there's some information Nick keep to himself. He ain't talking about it. And look what the spirit's calling him, allegedly, a joker. Cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. And not only that, he is withholding important information. Look at this. Romanticizing the past. I'm asking a question about Jackie O, okay? Romanticizing the past. The need to heal and rest. Oh, I'm sorry. Loves to take all the credit. There's somebody with a big old ego. I have here the chocolate color like blue, communication, speaking up, speaking out, truth telling, the truth coming out. Remember we saw the message, confession. See that? Truth telling. And the wide path, not making wise choices on the path of destruction. And let me say this, Nick better watch it. He's definitely on the path of destruction by having sex with all these different women and not use no kind of protection. My goodness. I was asking to myself, what are his thoughts about Jackie? Has a mental conflict, cannot get over someone or something, having a breakdown, mental or mood disorder. And this could be the energy as far as what he's experiencing now. He's very upset about what happened to her, okay? I'm using the Lovers Oracle, and it doesn't have to be lovers. These messages are pretty much can be negative or positive. It depends on how you look at it. Okay, family? Divine Spirit, what are Nick's thoughts about Jackie O? What are his thoughts about Jackie O? What are Nick Cannon's thoughts about Jackie O? What are Nick Cannon's thoughts about Jackie O? Need I say more? Allegedly. Sexual desire. What are Nick's thoughts about Jackie O due to her death? So far I have, I don't want to be alone. I can't take it anymore. What are Nick's thoughts about Jackie O death? I feel like this, hold up. I feel like this wanted to come out. I don't understand why this will come out unless, and it's crazy. When I did a reading on her, I kid you not, the word addictions came out and also drugs and alcohol. And I was really picking up on somebody else's energy that she could have been talking to. Or I was picking up on the drug factor. Maybe she could have been, you know, drugged also. Because I was picking up on the presence of her, you know, with somebody else in her room, or she was talking to somebody on the phone. But I'm just not sensing she was in her room alone. But anyway, I'm going to show you this first. I got drugs and alcohol. I don't know if she drinks or not. And I don't know what she dibble-dabble in. This is allegedly. And then I have, I wish I could understand you. How is Nick feeling since Jackie O passing? How is Nick feeling due to Jackie O passing? Why do I feel this way? I feel like the impact of her death really hit him hard behind the scenes, okay? And he's a private individual, so we wouldn't see it, okay? We would not see it. Why do I feel this way? I'm sorry, I said wait, didn't I? I apologize. Why do I feel this? Why? And then I have here, they have hurt me. Whatever that means, okay? And I was picking up on the energy about that as well. I don't know if he wanted her to be a part of his little harem, if you know what I mean. Just like he have all them other women that's down with the get down. You know, they have these children by him, and they just being loyal, and you know, I'm sure he has some kind of arrangement with his little female. I call it harem because, you know, I'm sure there's a better word for it. No, you know, I'm gonna say sister wives. I'm gonna say sister wives. But Not saying she, we already know that, it is stated that Jackie has 3 children by DC. Now that baby boy, I don't know if that's DC child or not. It could be. I don't know. I'm not trying to go there. But anyway, maybe, due to the fact that Nick and Jackie O allegedly have history in some kind of form of fashion, maybe he liked the things the way it was, if you know what I mean. Just like DC liked the things the way it was, because he was not thinking about marrying her whatsoever, and she was getting ready to move forward from him also. Okay, she gave him 9 years, and he still didn't put a ring on it. And however long she's known Nick behind the scenes. And we know when it comes to sexual desires, a lot of times a person is not acting on it. They could be fantasizing. But I truly believe that it went further, if you know what I mean, okay? But anyway, I'm just a messenger, okay? If many of you watch others, you can let me know down below. Which I'm not going by that, okay? I stand on what I'm seeing here as far as being led by the Spirit. But I'm just saying, if you watch others, just see, are you receiving the same kind of confirmation that something was there, okay? As far as past history, okay? And we never know what could have been going on in the present before she passed. Because from what I was picking up in her reading, it didn't look like that Jackie O and DC were like a couple in the present. It seemed to me that, they were just co-parenting. And anyway, so that's interesting. Why do I feel this? Why? Okay? And the key word is hurt. They have hurt me. I'm going to ask one more question, then I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to ask one more question, I'm going to end this reading. Give me a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. With the history Nick and Jackie have had in the past, with the history that Nick Cannon and Jackie O had in the past, when he reflect on it, romanticizing the past, give me the energy behind that. Him reflecting on Jackie O, romanticizing the past. Give me the energy behind his reflecting on the past, romanticizing the past, the Jackie O. Oh yeah, he had a decision to make. I keep seeing messages stating that he had a decision to make. I feel like behind the scene, whatever kind of friendship they had, and I feel like this was going on before DC, I feel like that she wanted him to make a decision. Okay? Some kind of decision, but he was having mixed feelings and didn't really want to give her an answer. And whatever answer he did give her, she didn't like it. Anyway, let's continue. This is allegedly. You triggered me. You are so different from everyone around me. Everyone. Think about it. Wilding out. You are so different from everyone around me. But I let y'all be the judge. I can't express myself. Can you imagine her asking him those questions? How do you feel about me? Blah, 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 blah. I can't express myself. At the head. I can't do this right now. I can imagine her, just like DC was saying she was pursuing him, how she was on him. I can imagine her being on his ass too, if you know what I mean, okay? And asking those questions, especially if they was allegedly, sexual before in the past. I can't do this right now. Please do what is best for your heart. You get that? That's like somebody letting you know, I can't give you what you want, so do what's best for your heart. In the secret place, I can't make a decision. And who knows? We did see the sexuality card sitting there. Maybe he can't make a decision what he wants. Whether it be females or maybe he might want something else, if you know what I mean. And just keep coming out. They have hurt me. So did he feel like she will always be there and she moved on with DC? It's quite interesting how the messages keep repeating themselves, isn't it? It's very interesting. It is very interesting. I'm ready to end it, family. I want to show Jacky your beautiful face. Let me pull up this picture real quick. For those that are new, coming in, watching, if you're enjoying this content, give your sister a thumbs up. But most importantly, you know, subscribe and share this content. Okay, I appreciate it. Here's beautiful Jacky. God bless her soul. Okay. She has that look like, now what? You know what I'm saying? Now what? And I could just see him like, not now, Jacky, not now. She's like, now what? That's the look she's giving me. Now what? For all entertainment purposes, we know this is allegedly filmed, okay? Divine Spirit and Clarity by Jacky Oh and her relationship with Nick Cannon. Whether it was friendship or more at one time. This one to come out so bad. I cry at night. I'm just going to leave it there. Because it wanted to come out so bad. I cry at night. What was Jacky O thoughts about Nick Cannon? What were Jacky O thoughts about Nick Cannon? Hold on, fam. I got to flip some of these. I'm going to let y'all be the judge when it comes to this. I want to know where are her thoughts about Nick Cannon. I got this. I'm blocked. She's blocked from what? He want him to just be there at his beck and call, and she's blocked. She can't do what she want to do. I don't know. I'll let y'all be the judge when it comes to that. I'm blocked. What are Jacky your thoughts about Nick Cannon? And maybe it has something to do with contracts. Who knows? What are Jacky O thoughts about Nick Cannon? Let's do one more, okay? What are Jacky O thoughts about Nick Cannon? Oop, I feel like that one to come out too. All right. I'm going to leave it here. May God bless her soul. She can't speak for herself, and I'm definitely not trying to put her down. No way. That's not what this reading is about. I'm just seeking clarity, I'm just seeking clarity as far as what I was picking up all along, okay? Let's get with it. I have here, and family, this could be the energies before she met DC, okay? I'm obsessed with you. Remember we saw love spells? How somebody's bamboozled, stuck on somebody, trying to pursue them. I'm obsessed with you. I'm stuck in vision of us together. I can't talk to you right now. The way I have treated you was wrong. So it's something to that, because notice when I did the reading on Nick Cannon, when I did a reading on him, I kept getting twice, you have hurt me. Remember that? Go back. When I did a reading on Nick Cannon twice, the message came out, you have hurt me. He's talking about Jackie. How has Jackie hurt Nick Cannon? I'm going to say allegedly, okay? But I am led by the Spirit. I just want to see what's going to come out. How has Jackie hurt Nick Cannon? He said, you have hurt me. I feel lonely. I'm better with my mind. Concerning Nick Cannon, I'm better with my mind than my heart. Because she knows with her heart, all he's going to do is trample all over it, because he will not commit to her in the way that she wanted him to. She wanted more. Remember the commitment card. And he liked the things the way it was, for her to be like his what? What you call it? Sister wives. She don't have to have no children by him, but still she want kind of women that's on the side wing that he expect to be there. You know, some guys roll like that. They don't want to marry you. They don't see the value in you to marry you, but they still want you to play the position, you know, that they see you in, and they don't want you going nowhere. How do they say, are you in or are you out? She chose to be out and moved on to D.C. and bless her heart, she ended up finding herself in the same ongoing, you know what I'm talking about, cycle. Anyway, whatever you saw here, it is allegedly, family. We know this. I thank you all for your love, support in my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. This is my reading on these two. What I did not... I got here, I did not expect this. That is the darn truth, okay? But, yeah, when you see, so shall you find, okay? The Spirit will shed light on those things that people are trying to keep hush, hush. Yes, indeed. You know what? I didn't ask the question, did DC know about it? Let me ask that question real quick. I want to know, did DC know about these two? Hold on, family. I want to know, did DC know about it? I have to look at Nick real quick. Let me see something. I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle, if it'll come out. Hold up. And who knows, maybe that's why DC didn't really take her all that seriously. Did DC know about Jackie O history with Nick Cannon? I'd say allegedly, okay? This just says, I feel you even though we are apart. This same message came out when I did a reading on him concerning her. Did DC know anything about Jackie O and Nick Cannon history? Did DC know anything about Jackie O and Nick Cannon history? So far I got, I wish things could be different. I think this message came out when I did a read on DC, but I didn't really know what it meant at that time. I wanted to know, did he find out about Jackie O and Nick Cannon history? And remember, I told you when I asked the question on what are DC thoughts about Nick Cannon, and something came out about something you was right, something like that. But anyway, look at that. Finding out the truth crushed me. Now you can say what you want to say. But today, light was shed on the darkness surrounding this entanglement. Please know that. It was allegedly. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.